Lobo. Ruocco Lobo this past Sunday, Indiana Fever vs. Dallas Wings on ESPN. When it comes to announcers speaking out, this might have been the most outspoken announcers have been when it comes to the egregious officiating, but more importantly, the non-calls. When Caitlin Clark is getting grabbed, getting held, getting yanked, getting hugged, getting hacked. Ruocco Lobo said, okay, Sunday, July 13th, I'm going to make sure it's my mission that when I start calling this game, I start calling a spade and holding these referees to the fire.
Did Ryan Ruocco and Ruocco Lobo just accidentally roast the WNBA refs on live TV? What started as harmless courtside chatter morphed into a full-on truth bomb about Caitlin Clark getting fouled like she's auditioning for the WWE, while the refs pretend they're taste testing invisible tea. Blink and you'd have missed it. But we didn't. Strap in, because this broadcast just turned into a courtroom drama, and someone might be getting a permanent seat on the bench. Time to roll the receipts.
Finally, they're saying the quiet part out loud. It's a little bit hard to see. She's literally grabbing her arm. It's insane, and none of that was called. Finally, at the end of the one play, they called the foul because it was like indisputable. I mean, she got whacked on the arm and then gets hit to the ground. But they weren't going to call any of the other fouls leading up to it. I mean, this is what Caitlin Clark...
It's not just Caitlin Clark, but somehow, it's always Caitlin Clark. Every single game, like clockwork, like death, taxes, and WNBA refs swallowing the whistle while she's getting body slammed and transitioned. We've reached the point where fans are out here googling, is Caitlin Clark allowed to be tackled mid-dribble? Like they missed a secret rulebook update straight from WNBA HQ.
Yo, straight calling them out, man. Straight calling them out. And I expected it, you know, because they are straightforward and they speak highly of Caitlin. So when they see the nonsense, man, of course they're going to say something. And I believe most of the commentators should be like that, man. Just keep it real, fam. Keep it real. Call it how you see it. And, you know, whether the WNBA likes it or not, the commissioner likes it or not, Kathy likes it or not, speak your mind, man. That's what people want. They want the truth. So, man, shout out to Ruocco, man. Shout out to... Shout out to Ruocco. Shout out to Ruocco Lobo calling it.
Let's be clear, other players get fouled, too. Sure, but there's a special, almost ceremonial flair to how Caitlin gets fouled. Assaulted, the kind where everyone on the floor, in the stands, and in the broadcast booth audibly gasps, while the refs keep chomping their invisible gum. She's dragged from baseline to baseline like she owes somebody lunch money, and the officials? They're apparently tuned into a different sport entirely, maybe underwater polo, maybe dodgeball. Whatever it is, it's definitely not basketball.
Man, Ryan Ruocco, Mr. You Bet himself, and Ruocco Lobo ended up bringing up how players have been getting away with fouling Caitlin Clark live on right here. They're talking about this right here where JJ was holding the arm, okay? Then they're talking about this moment right here too, right? She's reaching through the body, reaching both sides, both arms through the body right here. So they're talking about this one. They're talking about right here on the swat down. It looked like she hit her hand just a tad bit.
And the best part? It's not just happening in the paint. No, that would be too logical, too normal. She's not only getting clobbered in those last 15 feet toward the basket like some braid knight charging into a moat of elbows, she's getting mugged the second she touches the ball. From inbound to inbound, it's a full 94-foot obstacle course where her toughest opponent isn't the defender. It's officiating that seems mysteriously allergic to basic physics.
Crazy how Caitlin Clark does not get her foul calls pointed out when they are actually fouling her left and right, all the way from half court all the way down to the basketball hoop. I don't understand how the referees are standing there and they not call the fouls. Her coaches have complained. Even Caitlin Clark gets on the referees of not calling the fouls when she knows there's fouls.
What makes it maddening is the inconsistency. Some nights, a hand check is treated like a war crime. Other nights, a forearm shiver to the ribs is good hustle. One game, you'll see a flagrant 2 for a light tap on the wrist. The next, Someone full-on WWE clotheslines Caitlyn and the ref just stares at the scorer's table like, did y'all see a butterfly? I swear I saw one. It's not just confusing, it's improv theater. Now picture trying to explain this circus to a new fan. You hype up Caitlyn Clark, tell them she's one of the most skilled players alive, and then watch her get bulldozed by 3 defenders before she even crosses half-court. No whistle, just vibes. Meanwhile, the announcers are in the booth having on-air aneurysms, their voices cracking as they try to stay professional while obviously losing their minds. It's like a live-streamed gaslighting session, and this is where Ryan Ruocco and Ruocco Lobo step in with the chef's kiss commentary. Because for once, finally, someone behind the mic stopped pretending this was normal. They watched Caitlyn get folded like a lawn chair for the 3rd time in 2 possessions and basically said, y'all see this, right? The sheer disbelief in their voices was everything fans have been screaming into the void for 2 seasons. It was like therapy, with HD replays.
The old guard? You think the old 46,000 fans had enough of a voice? No, they don't got no voice. The new fans need to speak up. The announcers who aren't scared need to speak up. I'm sure a lot of those old announcers are scared. I'm sure they're scared. But the announcers like Ruocco Lobo, Ryan Ruocco, they need to step up and say, oh, the officiating that's going on here isn't okay. You guys watch this. Quinterly grabbed Caitlyn Clark's arm. Like, Caitlyn, where you going? Get over here. Oh, that's interesting. Why play defense when we can just grab somebody's arm, right? Interesting. Quinterly putting her hand around Caitlyn Clark's waist. Valentine's Day was a few months ago. Sorry.
Because let's be honest, this has been happening for way too long. We're not just talking about a rough week or 2. This is a multi-season saga. This is Game of Thrones with less dragons and more missed calls. And for the people who've been watching long before Caitlyn even hit the pro stage, it's deja vu with a different jersey number. The only thing new is that now it's on national TV in HD with millions watching in disbelief. And the WNBA, oh, they know. Don't let them fool you. They've got the footage, the data, the slow motion angles. They've got more camera angles than a Christopher Nolan film. This is a fixable problem. It's not a puzzle box from ancient Mesopotamia. It's officiating. Standardize what's a foul. Train the refs. Hold them accountable. Maybe have them wear headsets connected to reality, or I don't know, just call the obvious stuff. Revolutionary idea, I know. Because we are now in an era where the league is chasing growth, visibility, and respect. They're talking parity, marketability, all the buzzwords. But none of that means squat. If fans have to sit there and watch their favorite player get fouled 30 times before halftime, like it's part of the warm-up routine. It's like going to a concert where the speakers are broken, but the band keeps playing and insists everything's fine.
Foul. As she gets body checked. That's a foul. That's a foul. I mean, it's not only until right now when she's finally whacked on the arm. I'm so happy that the broadcast team finally called it out directly. And it's so insane. And I talked about this in my video where I broke down the whole game. I mean, Enrique clearly fouls her, whacks her. Caitlyn Clark gets out. I mean, just even right now, I actually kind of paused it perfectly, not even on purpose. You can see both hands on her body, up against her chest. You can't play defense like that. I don't care what random person in the comment section tries to convince you otherwise. That's not